Hello, today I'm here to talk with you about the Trecena of Ik. Ik, which represents the wind, Ik, which represents the change in the seasons. And right now in Guatemala, the change of the seasons is probably going on. It's in between rainy season and dry season. The rains are probably finishing and the dry season is coming in. It will come in because of the change in the wind. The wind comes down from the north and it brings in the dry cold air from Mexico, which will bring dry season there for the next 5 or 6 months. The wind can also be seen as the nawal of conversation, of communication. It's a divine breath that comes into our lungs, rises through our throats, and creates the word. Okay, so in the Trecena of Ik, we're looking at communication, we're looking at new conversations perhaps, we're looking at a different way of expressing, a new conversation that may need to be had. So, of course, these indeed bring change, and this is maybe a good time for it. So we're going to begin the Trecena of Ik with the day 1 Ik, which I very much see as the new conversation. It's about a new expression through the word, a new expression through the voice. So perhaps there is a way that you might be feeling that you might want to change your words, you might want to change the way that you speak, you might want to start a new conversation about something. Ik is a great day to begin that. Now, when we see it combined with the number 1, this is about potential, this is about beginnings. This is about novelty, the newborn. And so we can see why this would be an excellent day to start a conversation that might need to be had. This is an excellent day to start a new dialogue, perhaps. A new dialogue to bring change. So if there is something new to be expressed, then 1 Ik is a great day to be making that happen. From 1 Ik, we then go into 2 aabal. Once again, we see something which is about new concepts. Aabal bringing in the new day. Aabal being, well, we could see it as the dawn and the dusk. Again, a changing time, new concepts coming in. And here with the number 2. Now, aabal we can see as the dark and the light, the transition between the two. And when we see it with the number 2, this is also very much a kind of binary notion, that it is something which is highlighting maybe the polarities between things. How can we bring those polarities together? How can we use 2 aabal to transition from the dark to the light? Again, perhaps this is through the conversations that we could have in the Trecena of Ik. We can use our breath, we can use our voice to empower that transition from dark to light. From 2 aabal, we then move into 3 Cat. Cat, the net. Cat, the one who holds everything that we carry in our lives. And here we see it combined with the number 3, which I obviously see as a number which represents the inner world, a representative of the home, but also what's going on inside of us. So in this time of change, in this Trecena of Ik, we could be using the day 3 Cat to look within us, to see what we're holding on to, what we don't need to hold on to anymore, what we can let go of from our net, what's holding us back. Perhaps we need to express that through our voices. Perhaps this is something within our homes. Perhaps this is something within our hearts. A burden that we need to shift so that we can express ourselves more clearly, or perhaps express ourselves with more direction in our voice. So it's also when we make the changes, we allow more space to come in. When we let go of some of the burdens, it allows the new to come into the net. So 3 Cat is a great day to be looking through what you carry within you or what you hold within your home to understand what you can let go of, what you no longer need to carry, what you can make room from releasing so that the new can come in. From 3 Cat, we then move into 4 Can. 4 Can, I feel, is a very interesting day. Can representing power, Can representing wisdom. And here on 4 Can, this is very much a grounded wisdom. This is very much a grounded idea of, well, power. It's about common sense. Okay, the application of wisdom is a great thing, but if it's not based in reality, it's not really very useful, is it? So 4 Can is a great day to have a look and see what you communicate with your voice, what is useful with regards to grounded, down-to-earth, common sense wisdom. So once again, when it comes to change, when it comes to expression, are you expressing something which is, useful in everyday terms? From 4 Can, we then move through to 5 Kame. Kame representing changes, transformation. Kame representing the change of spirit. Kame also representing the ancestors. And here we see it with the number 5, the number which can represent work. So it's about working on those changes, working on that transformation. Now, once again, we see we could see Kame as representing death. And as we go through changes, of course, something dies so that something can be renewed. And so 5 Kame may bring along some sometimes tough changes that we might have to face, things that we might which we might fear, that we need to work on in order to transform, in order to bring in the new, in the cycle, which could be seen as life and death, the renewal following the death of the old, as it were. And so for 5 Kame, it's a great time to focus on, what the ancestors, what your ancestors might have to communicate with you in this Trecena that helps you to move through your transformational process. From 5 Kame, we then move into 6 Kech. So Kech, a day of leadership. Kech, a day, a connection with the wilderness, with the tree place, with the mountain place. And here we see it with the number 6, which can represent family. It can also represent stability. And so it's suggesting to me, anyway, the idea of going out into the wilderness to understand how you can bring stability into your life, perhaps also how you can bring stability to your family. So Kech days, I always think, are a great day to get out into the green, a great day to get out into the wilderness. And perhaps if you're looking for some stability, 6 Kech is a great day to get out into the green spaces and find the energy there to bring stability. From 6 Kech, we then move into 7 Anil, the end of the harvest. Well, that's rather appropriate for this time of year. Whether we're looking at the corn harvest in Guatemala, whether we're looking at the harvest in Europe, whether we're looking at the harvest in North America perhaps as well. This is the end of harvest time. We're gathering in things like, well, I suppose the pumpkins would be something which would be very appropriate at this time of year for many people. But it's like the end of the season, the end of the harvest that we've received from our garden. And so 7 Anil is a great day to be tying it up. If you have a garden, this would be a great day to be kind of tidying up in the garden, taking the last of the harvest in, ready for winter, ready to prepare for that. From 7 Anil, we then go into 8 Toch, a day of offering, a day of payment, a day of ceremony. It shows us what we have received. It gives us an idea about what we're here to make ceremony for, what we're here to make payment for, as it were. And so 8 Toch would be a great day to be making a ceremony, to give thanks for all that you've received. And directly after that day of the end of the harvest, 8 Toch would be a wonderful day to give thanks for the natural world which has supplied all the food on your table. It would be a great day to give thanks, make ceremony for all that supports you. From 8 toch, we would then move into 9 zi. Zi, the Nawal of faith and loyalty, the Nawal of justice and law. And here we see it with the number 9 representing life. So one way we could see it would be the faith in life. Another way that we could see it is as, kind of the laws which support that. What we do, how we treat each other. Zi can represent unconditional love. And here we see it with the number 9, the number of the feminine, also seen as the number of life itself. And so this could be very much seen as, kind of like looking at the way that we have faith in our life, our current life. This transitionary time of the Trecena of Ich. What words, what voices support you to have faith in your life and your life path? Zi can also be the Nawal of the vices. It's the Nawal of temptation and the things that come along, and maybe they aren't always our best habits, as it were. 9Z could be highlighting where they fit into our lives and what we might need to cleanse from them. From 9Z, we then move into 10 bats. This is a wonderful day to be making art with your community. Bats, the Nawal of creativity, the Nawal of art, the Nawal of weaving, here combined with the number 10, representing community and society. How can you weave something into your society? If there was a day to be carrying out a community art project, for example, 10 bats would be a wonderful day to be working on that together with your community, together with people around you, in order to bring something beautiful into the world. From 10 bats, we then move into 11 air. Okay, now this is an interesting day in that we are right now in the year 11 according to what is celebrated in the Maya Highlands. It is the day when the Year Lord, the Mam, the Cargador del Año, is repeated. It's come back again. Okay, so I often see this in the way it is placed right now as the Year Lord has supported the growth, the harvest, as it were, throughout the growing season. And now as he comes back, we're going to have 105 years until the new Year Lord comes in February of 2024, that is. And here we're going into 105 days as we go through the middle of winter, as we go through the dry season, as we go through the time when nothing is growing. So it's a good day to reflect on what the year has brought you so far. Now, 11 may have brought you some unexpected journeys, some unexpected travels. Where has your journey taken you during this year of 11 How has this Year Lord, how has this Cargador supported your journey? What unusual twists and turns has your journey gone through during this year? As I said, it could be a very reflective day, but it could also be a day to understand where those different points on the path have taken you, what creativity they've brought to you, what new paths might have opened up unexpectedly for you during this year. From 11 we then move into 12 Ach, the Nawal of the home, Ach, the Nawal of the community as well. The harmony in the home, the harmony in the community. And here we see it with the number 12. Now, Ach, with its staff of office, sometimes we've got to put our foot down as well. Sometimes we've got to say what we work with, say what we believe in. And so, as a consequence of that, it's a great time to have a life review with regards to how your community is supported by actions, how you can use your life experience to help to support your community, how you can use your life experience to help to bring harmony into your home. Because sometimes there's some things in our past that are very useful right now. There's some experiences that we've been through which are going to help us to bring harmony in a more coherent way. So 12 is a great day to call on those experiences, to stand up for what is right within our world, what is right within our community, so that we can create a more harmonious space, a more harmonious world. And then finally, we're going to finish this Trecena of Ich on the day 13 Ish. Ish, the mother. Ish, the connection with the earth, the connection with the sacred sites. Ish helps us to understand the sacred around us and the sacred within us. And here we see it connected with the number 13, the number of the ancestors, the number of the spirit. And so a wonderful day to visit sacred sites, a wonderful day to make ceremony, connect with the spirit of the earth through the altars and the sacred spaces, and remember the sacred within you. So this has been a rather brief journey through the Trecena of Ik. I hope that you've found it useful. I hope that you've found it interesting. And I look forward to seeing you again in 13 days' time for the Trecena of Tsikin. Thank you.